Compressed gas cylinders. Storing cylinders. Store cylinders in an upright, secured position, and use bottle cylinder racks wherever possible. Place cylinder valve caps on all cylinders once the regulator is removed. Keep stored oxidizers, example oxygen, chlorine, separated from flammable gas cylinders by at least 6.1 meters 20 feet or by a 1.5 meters 5 feet high, non-combustible barrier, 30-minute fire rated. Store cylinders in dry, well-ventilated areas. Keep cylinders away from direct flame, sunlight, electrical connections, and other ignition sources. Do not allow cylinders to have direct contact with the ground or be exposed to extreme weather. Do not store cylinders at temperatures exceeding 54 degrees Celsius 130 degrees Fahrenheit. Outside storage areas will usually require protective shelters. Properly identify and separate empty and full cylinders. Handling and transporting cylinders. Properly secure cylinders in an upright position during movement and transport. Never lift a cylinder by its valve. Do not use slings, ropes, or electromagnetic devices to lift cylinders. Use specially designed cylinder carriers with lifting eyes. Ensure all cylinders are labeled with their contents. Do not strike cylinders together, drag, drop, or use as a support. Fully close valves and place cylinder caps on valves when moving cylinders. Use cylinder trolleys, material baskets, cylinder racks, and other approved types of equipment to transport cylinders. Treat cylinders marked empty as a possible hazard. No cylinder is completely empty of gas. Equip vehicles transporting cylinders with the required firefighting and first aid equipment. Using cylinders. Do not connect, disconnect, or use compressed gas cylinders unless you have been trained. Inspect cylinders for damage, corrosion, valve leakage, and hydrotest date before use. Do not use damaged, defective, or expired cylinders. Immediately remove leaking cylinders to an open space, clear of personnel and ignition sources. Use fittings with threads that match the cylinder valve outlets. Never force a fitting onto a cylinder. Use attachments with a suitable pressure rating and material for the gas, example, no copper tubing. Do not use oil or grease as a lubricant on valves or attachments. Use approved pressure-reducing regulators with a check valve connected to the cylinder valve. Position pressure relief valves, if required, to face away from structures and combustible materials. Do not open valves on cylinders more than 11 halves turns. Open and close valves by hand. Always close the cylinder valve before attempting to stop leaks. Do not place cylinders in confined spaces or next to excavations. Ensure the area has adequate ventilation. Never use compressed gases for cleaning persons, clothing, or other surfaces. Protect cylinders from direct flame, sunlight, and other heat sources. See the cutting, welding, and brazing safety topic for requirements when using compressed gas cylinders for oxygen fuel welding and cutting.